Hey y'all, it's been forever. I know. If you're new to my channel, I'm Beyonce and welcome to Life with Her. And I've learned and reintroduced myself to you guys because I really don't think that I actually introduced myself to you guys. And it's where have I been and why you took a break. The change in life and why did I take a break from YouTube. What have been going on in my life since the last time I posted. Brand partnerships on here. So if you guys really like what I do self-care stuff. Made me finally decided to come back to YouTube. What have I learned about my life during my break? About has my mindset changed while I was away? What have I been doing behind the scenes that people might not know about? Honestly, what do Life with Her actually means? A lot of working on while I was off YouTube. How my beauty business been as a hairstylist, and what have been the hardest part about balancing business and content creation. What have I done? Any collabs or project I'm proud of. Every project that I've done, I've partnered with the Matrix, L'Oreal, Dr. Jart, Proactive, Essence, Thayers. The only thing that I haven't, I partnered with Nathan, I partnered with Lancome with their lip glosses, makeup spray, all of those at the topic. What kind of content can people expect from me? Do I want my channel to feel moving forward? What's the new vision or energy behind Life with Her? Am I planning to post more consistently or just go with the flow? What type of community do you want to build with my audience? My biggest lesson I've learned while being away is what message do I want to leave my supporters with? Can they look forward to from me next? I know words for people who have been rocking with me since day one. Love and support, and I do love and support you guys. I do. How do it feel to officially say I'm back? Yes, bitches. But I'm talking about eating. But that's honestly how I feel. I feel very happy inside. The little kid in me that dreamed of this is like being woke again. I've had my break and I feel like I'm at peace. I hope you guys did enjoy this video and stay tuned for more.
That ain't my girl, that's my nigga. Catch me out on Ocean Drive with her. Catch me in the whip, ride with her. Hey, sipping something, bumping big, hypnotized with her. Pray you get that job in Tampa. That's only 4 hours away. Take a car, take a plane.
Hey y'all, it's been forever. I know. If you're new to my channel, I'm Beyonce and welcome to Life with Her. And in today's video, I've been gone for a little minute, but life has been lifing and I really wanted to get back on this channel when I'm in my right space of mind and comfortable enough to be here. So today we're catching up on all the things that we're sharing on, and I've learned and reintroduced myself to you guys because I really don't think that I actually introduced myself to you guys. So this would be an introduction and getting to know me and getting to know who I am and what are we going to be doing on this channel. So let's get straight into this video. So before we get straight into this, I do have my questions written down on my iPad, so that's where I'm going to be reading at. And if you guys see my eyes still gaze that way, that's what I'm reading from, what I'm actually talking about. So yes, video. The first question is, where have I been and why you took a break? Those are two questions, but I'm gonna answer it in one. I took a break because of mental space and being burnt out. Honestly, as a YouTuber, content creator, influencer, business owner, I really needed to take a break because having to post, sit down and edit and never have time for myself, or I know doing my videos I have time for myself, but after doing my videos I really don't have time to sit down and have time to myself. I've always been go to work, come home, record, edit, post, go to work, come home, record, edit, post. So it's like those little times that I'm making my video, I'm actually having self-care time and being wind down, but right after that I have to literally be in I have to literally work right after that. So it gets very overwhelming and you need to take time for your mental, and that's really why I have been gone. I've really been focusing on my peace and not really focusing on anything else and trying to find myself. This personality has really much changed. I've cut off everybody, to family, from parents to friends or associates. I've cut them off. If I feel like in my state of mind that I feel like you're not doing enough for me, or you're not encouraging or on the same path as me, I'm just not gonna want you in my life, or I don't want the negativity around me. I can't do it. I can't deal with disrespect. I can't just sit around and do absolutely nothing about it. So for me to better myself, I need to remove those type of people from my life and upgrade my life to where I want it to be and be happy with myself. So with that being said, That's where I've been. I've been really focusing on myself, doing a little bit of self-reflection, and also getting my mental into the spot that I need it to be, to where I'm comfortable and being myself. I don't want to come on social media ever trying to pretend to be somebody else, because that's not me. I want people to love me for me, and if you don't, that's okay, because not everybody's gonna like you. So next question is going to be change in life and why did I take a break from YouTube. Honestly, I took a break from YouTube because at a certain point where there's a monetization meet, if I don't meet that in the 365 days, I tend to give it time to drop back to 0 and then work my way up, because I know how to do it. And now that YouTube has a new threshold of what you to reach the monetization to where you can start getting paid, I waited for a very long time for it to go to 0. So that's why I've been gone, honestly, from YouTube. I've been mostly posting on my Instagram. So if you guys really want to know or see what I've been doing, this is actually my Instagram. I've posted on there. I've been consistent on there. I don't really do too much. I just do brand partnerships on here. So if you guys really like what I do self-care stuff. I partner with businesses. I do that. That's on that side of partnering with brands. Here I mostly focused on lifestyle. I also wanted to get into streaming, but I really don't know what I want to do in streaming. I think I want to do the cooking videos on streaming and keep my YouTube as a self-care lifestyle type of vibe, the same way I have it. Or I probably, my other channel that I had before this, I would probably make that into my Twitch side of the full daily life. But if you guys want to see me in my full daily era of me being myself and having to do that, let me know in the comments if you guys want me to start doing Twitch. I would start doing Twitch and we can move from there. But that's basically what I have in mind for a Twitch, because I really don't know how to sit down and talk to a camera for hours and be entertaining. I really can't do that. But if you guys want me to go over there and start doing stuff like in real life, I really want to do in real life and cooking. That's basically it. And I really want to just show myself on there and how I am on a day-to-day basis. But let's go on to the next question. What made me finally decided to come back to YouTube? Honestly, for me, I felt like it's always been a dream of mine to become a YouTuber. I don't care what kind of YouTuber, but mostly I made it into self-care, because if you look into YouTube, you would always see that people would always do the pranks, the relationship stuff. I really don't want to be on that side, because at a certain point, you really damage your mental and your partner's mental of just trying to do pranks, and not really focusing on yourself. So me, I chose self-care, lifestyle, and doing whatever I think comes to my mind. I post whatever I want you guys to see. So that's what I post. I really just want to be myself. I don't want to be like, oh, let's do a prank, or let's do this, or let's do that. I don't want to be tied to nobody. I just want to be myself. But I never said I would never do the relationship stuff, like the pranks, the going out, the this, the that. But for me, that's basically what I'm thinking. And that's why I decided to officially come back, because I'm in a I have peace. I find peace. I'm actually back to just being myself and not being forced to do anything or being anywhere. The next question is, how am I feeling about being back on camera again? Honestly, I've never been off camera. As you guys can see on my Instagram, that's basically where I've been. I've never actually stopped picking up my camera. I literally just never do self-care videos. I've never stopped doing the self-care off camera. It's not something I do for the cameras. It's just something that I do on a daily basis. And that's basically what I post. So I feel very great that I'm back on camera. I feel like you guys have been missing me, and I've been getting a lot of questions of when I'm gonna be back on camera. I've been asking, oh, when are you gonna post? When are you gonna be consistent? When are you gonna be this? And honestly, I couldn't give you an answer back then, but now I can give you an answer. I do feel like I'm at a level-headed with myself to know what I want and know what I'm not going to tolerate in this life. So that makes me more comfortable of where I'm at. Also, more of a person that's comfortable with the camera, whether or not I'm doing it for myself or doing it for somebody else. I'm never scared to be on camera, or I never felt like, for me doing this over the years that I've been doing it, I don't feel scared. I've been doing this for probably 8 years now. This channel, I've literally started over from the ground up. I literally grew from 0 followers, 0 subscribers to 1,000 subscribers in approximately 3 months. And that's when I stopped. And I felt like once I get a goal, I need it to be very high to where it can be unrealistic in a type of way for me to keep going to achieve that. Because once I put a set mark and I get there, I feel like I've done my job. Now I'm bored. I want something else to do. That's just me. But off topic. Next, we're gonna move on to a life update. What have been going on in my life since the last time I posted? Honestly, nothing have been really going on in my life that is dramatic or anything. Like, my life is literally boring. This is all I do. I focus on myself. I do self-care. What has been changed? I've been getting a lot of sponsorship. I've been sponsored by Lancome, CeraVe, Proactive. Who else have been? Metrics. So I've been sponsored by this brand right here. I've been sponsored by CeraVe. I've been sponsored by L'Oreal, Urban, like skincare stuff that I've always talked about on this channel that I really want to get sponsored. Neutrogena. I've get sponsored from everybody that I always dreamed of getting sponsored by and working with, and that you guys would always see on here. And I also got sponsored by Nathan. As you guys know, in my last videos, I always use Nathan in my videos. Lancome. I got a lip gloss. This is the best lip gloss honestly. But that's really what have been going on. Also, I did open up my salon of doing hair. I know I said I wasn't gonna do hair, but as a person that's living on their own, I need every income that I could, and I'm passionate about anything that's dealing with somebody else's beauty and up leveling somebody else's self-care, they presence, their presentation towards the world. I would love to be that type of person. Also, I'm planning on also going to school to be an esthetician. So basically be a barber, a lash tech, a wig influencer, not a wig influencer, but make wigs, know how to do hair. I know how to do hair, but I'm not licensed, and for me to not prevent myself from getting sued, I would rather be licensed. And I know the stuff that I already know, so it's not gonna be hard for me to go to school. I just wanna know the importance of being a business owner and being somebody that's in that space. I also want to open up my skincare line of where I do my own skincare stuff, like the skincare products, not just like bar soap. I want to do skincare stuff. So basically you would have lotions, you would have face sunscreen, you would have lip glosses, you would have all that. So that's really where my mind is at. As in the future of the long run, that's what I want to do. But if my mind do change, I feel like I just want to stay into the self-care stuff. So with me, my mind changes a lot, so I really don't want to do that. Oh, this is what I'm gonna be doing, this is what I'm gonna, no, it's just an idea of what I have in my head. So if I do move forward with it or decide, hey, I want to do this, then I would do it. The next question is going to be, what have I learned about my life during my break? About my life, I am a very anti-social, but I'm also a socialized person. When I'm out in public, I know how to be socialized with people, but my emotional battery and my socialized battery runs down like this. It would go from here to here, but I feel like that's only because in certain spaces I'm not comfortable, so I would tend to, my energy would drain and it will cause me to be quiet. And right now I've noticed that I did take a trip to my friends and I realized that I'm a silent person. I would sit and not say anything, but I would also enjoy myself and being around those people because I'm not talkative. I'm not like, if I don't have nothing to talk about, I'm not talking. I don't have anything to talk about. But if you do, I would speak and engage with you. I'm not gonna do that. But I'm more of a smile person and just laugh because I really don't have anything to talk about. And that's what I've learned. I've learned that myself. I like to be alone sometimes. I don't like to be around groups. I don't like to be around crowds. I like to just stay to myself and focus on myself because at some point I've learned that I put people before me, and that's where that has really ended. I've really started blocking people, unfriending, unfamilying people, removing people from my contact, removing access from me when I feel like I'm getting played with or not respected at all. So That's what I've learned about myself during this break. And how has my mindset changed while I was away? Honestly, my mindset has changed to focused on you and what you got going on, but also focus on those people that also focused on you. I tend to give my energy to people that don't really care about me, and I've learned that from not being raised in a household that's mentally available or physically available for me. I've learned to accept the toxicity, the unhappiness, the unpeaceful sanitary of being in relationships that are toxic, everything. I have removed every single one of those away from me. I do not care if we known each other for 10 years, 11 years plus. I don't care if I feel like you're not doing what I want or you're not on the same journey as me. I'm not saying it needs to, but if you're not willing to be working on yourself at this age, we're not getting any younger. I'm getting older. I need to be married by 27 and have kids by 27. After that, if I'm not married, I'm not having no kids, and I'm just not. So that's my goal for myself and what I've changed about my mindset. I'm just set on, I don't want no kids before I'm married. So if I do, that's never gonna happen. The doctors is right there. So next question. What have I been doing behind the scenes that people might not know about? Honestly, I've been sitting down and doing some self-reflection. I think nobody really knows me for real because I really don't talk about my life, or if people ask me, I give them the bare minimum. I never over speaks or give them too much information about my life unless I feel like you're in that space to where I can really trust you with my life or tell you my business. Other than that, I tell people what they want to hear and move forward. I really don't talk about my life, for real. What you gonna do to change it? You can't do nothing to change it. I'm the only person that can change it, so why am I speaking to you about it? I don't see you doing nothing that's gonna make me look up to you to be like, hey, you gonna know a question, or oh, you gonna do this. I really don't care if you're older than me, because older people are mostly the childishest people. I really don't care. I just focus on myself, and I take notes on what other people and opinions. I take it into my brain, but I'm never gonna follow your lead. I'm gonna follow what's best for me and do what's best for me. So next question is getting to know me and reintroduction, who I am. Really. So my name is Beyonce. I was born in St. Kitts and Nevis. With that being said, I've moved here for 9 years now. It's gonna be 9 years because it's literally about to be November. It's gonna be 9 years I've moved here. I've been here since 9 years, and I promise you I have not made not even one friend here in those 9 years. Just being in my 20s, I've just officially made one person my friend, and honestly I'm willing to find friends, but I really just want somebody that's on a path to being themselves and getting where they needs to get. Do you want to work a 9 to 5? It's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5, promise you. But what is your goal in that? Are you willing to elevate, or are you willing to just stick where you're at? Oh, I need to work at a fast food resort. Baby, what are you doing to up? Do you want to become an owner of a business? Do you want to run your own restaurant? Do you want to run your own supermarket? Do you want to? I need entrepreneurs that got the mind like mine, because mine is so big like this. I feel like everybody's just like right here, and I'm right here. My mind is right here, but everybody else is right here trying to figure out where they at. Baby, I can't focus on you and myself. I need to focus on myself. So if you're not in the space, I can't help you. And I can't help people that don't want help. I can't pour into a cup that has a lid on. Baby, I need a cup that's open and you're able to re-pour over into me if I needed it. But I'm never the type of person that needs something poured in or anything, but I like to help my people around me and help everybody be at peace and make sure that my friends are good. Next question is, what do I do for work and what am I passionate about? I'm passionate about self-care, anything beauty care, anything that has to do with the self, oral hygiene, beauty, makeup, hair, fitness. I'm interested in all of those. That's my passion. I'm really passionate about that. So if people talk to me about those stuff, I get really excited. Also, I do want to own my own business. If it's not going to be like the skincare stuff that I told you guys before, it's basically going to be me owning a salon or owning my own business to where I'm making personal income. I'll probably be in the future, I'll be buying properties and stuff to have steady income. I'm not gonna be one of those. My mind is not like down here, it's like up here. And that's why I said I need a partner that's gonna be up here with me, and I need friends that's gonna be right here with me. I'm not saying like to be perfect. I want to be able to grow with you, but I can't grow with you if you're willing to just stick in one space and place that you're at. I need to grow and elevate. I'm not gonna stay in a bubble, because as for me, I don't do these videos, but now I am sitting down talking to you guys because I really do want you guys to know what is going on and why I've been gone, because you guys are my supporters. So I owe you guys that. The next question is, why did I start YouTube in the first place? I started YouTube because that's what I'm passionate about. I'm really tired of sitting around and watching other people do it. I want to be the person that does it. I want to be the person that really sit down and be like, hey, let's post a YouTube video. Hey, let's go out and eat and vlog. Let's do this, let's do that. I just love the lifestyle of just vlogging your life, allowing people to see what's going on, and motivating other people. Because as for me, I can sit here and wash my face. I'm motivating you to wash your face and make sure that you have clear skin. Literally, I have no hyperpigmentation on my skin because I take care of my skin, I take care of my hygiene, I take care of my teeth, I take care of everything that has to do with me. And that makes me feel like a girl, a woman. I'm growing into the woman that I want to be, and I'm not dreaming. I'm actually trying to bring everything to life that I've always dreamed of. So I'm living beyond my dreams of what I want for myself. Next questions we're gonna move on is, what do life with her actually means? Life with her actually means you're viewing my life, and it's a visual diary for myself to also look back at. Because in the time that I've gone, I've looked at every single video that I've posted, and I'm seeing growth in every single video that I have posted. Also doing like brand partnerships and stuff. I used to be a little bit not like the voiceover type of person to do videos on my channel or on my Instagram, so I've lost followers because of that. But in other case, I really don't think that that's just what the name come from. I really love self-care, and I feel like life with her is actually life with her, meaning anything that has to do with a female, self-care, whatever. I feel like I do friendly stuff, and there is a fly in here and it's pissing me off. Sorry about that, but that's where the name come from. I just feel like anything self-care, beauty, hygiene, anything that has to do with that, that's where my name come from my YouTube. I really don't think that I wanted to name my YouTube Lavish Beyonce. I really don't think that. I just wanted a unique name that you would probably remember. Even if I don't post, you will still remember me by that name. And the next question we're gonna move on to is, how would you describe your personality in 3 words? Passionate, intelligent, and fun. I'm passionate about what I do around me. I don't do anything that I don't want to do or I don't feel comfortable doing. I do everything that I'm comfortable of. If I feel like it's gonna ruin my day, I'm not doing it. No, I don't want to do it. Cool, I really don't care. But those are the 3 words that I would say. Actually, I would say passionate, kind, loving, and I added those words because I am a kind person and I'm genuine, and I'm like, it's a lot of words that I can name myself, but those are the ones that could come to mind right now. And the next one is going to be, what's something that people don't know about me? There's a lot of things that people don't know about me, but I feel like I've always been open book to where you could actually know what I have going on. And actually, I'm not gonna answer that question. Actually, I will, because I'm supposed to. I'm on a journey of I've always been by myself. I've always been alone. Whether or not I'm in a house with somebody, I'm always here by myself. That's what people don't know about me. I'm always like, I could be in a room with 10 different people, but I would isolate, my brain would isolate everybody around me and just be here. I don't care what's going on. I don't care about what's going on behind me. I need to focus on me and what's gonna make me happy. That's literally it. But I don't think that's something that nobody knows about me. I think that all my friends do know that about me. Next thing is, what are a few random fun facts about me? Honestly, I love to watch YouTube videos. I love to listen to music. I love to sing. I love watching Netflix. Literally, I love to do any little thing. I love to go on adventures. I'm an adventure person, but somehow I'm still in the house 24/7. Do you get that? I'm still in the house 24/7, which doesn't make any sense to me. And the next question is, what's my zodiac sign and do I think I actually act like it? I definitely do think I act like it. I am a Aquarius, and I'm more of a person that I would tell you what's on my mind, and I don't care about your feelings because you knew what you were doing before you even do it, before you even piss me off. So once I tell you something and I feel like you don't respect me or you don't respect my feelings, I'm out your way. You're out of my way. Block, delete, and gone. So I don't care about your feelings. And yes, I do act like my signs. I don't care. If you don't care about me, I don't care about you. But fun fact is, I am a very kind and loving person. I'm not mean. I'm not a rude person. But once I feel, and another fun fact is, I can feel energy. I can feel people energy. If I feel like I don't fit in the room, I'm not gonna try to fit myself and I'm gonna remove myself. And I feel like, again, I act like my zodiac sign. But let's move on. We're going on to work and creativity and what I've been up to. I've been working on, while I was off YouTube, I was working on my craft of being better at doing the brand promotions and focused in on writing down some videos that I need to do and some video ideas that I need to do while I'm on my YouTube, and be consistent for the next time being. Also coming up, I would give you guys a heads up, is that I would be going to view apartments because I'm gonna be moving next year again. I spent 2 years here at this same building. I do love it here, but I just don't feel like I want to move from the area. I still want to live in the same area, but I don't want to be somewhere that I'm not actually safe. Because, and also, yes, for relationship status, I am single. Do we still live together? Yes, we do. We're just co-parenting. For my 2 dogs, we do our own thing. He streams, I do my own thing of business partnerships. I also work for I'm also ambassador for My Baby Hair. Let's get that correct. My Baby Hair. So I've been doing a lot that has been really, you need to have a mental break, because how my beauty business been as a hairstylist, and I know how to do lashes, but I really do need to focus on doing it more and getting more advanced. Because these bottom lashes, I did these are individual bottom lashes, but I only put 3 this time. I normally fill it out, but I don't really like to do that. And then these are clusters. I make them look really nice. So next is going to be, that's what I've really been focused on. I've been focusing on finding new clients. And as I can say, being a business owner is very hard. You have to have the mental state to where you would be okay, and also have jobs to fund your life. Never ever try to, oh, I'm gonna quit my job to go full-time on social media. If you're not getting paid from it, don't quit your 9-to-5 job. You can still do what you want to do while going to work and having a 9-to-5 job, because it's funding what you actually wants to do. So once you get to that point where your income is beyond living your means, and do what you want, but don't go matching your means with living. You have to live below your means, so that way you can focus on life. As right now, life is tough, and I know a lot has been going on. And let's just move on to the next question. What have been the hardest part about balancing business and content creation? Being consistent and not being burnt out. You have to take mental breaks, and during those mental breaks you might lose a little bit of followers because you're not as consistent as they thought you were. And you have to be open-minded of what could happen, and having to balance life itself is a lot. I've been going through, for the past few days before I even got to this space, is that I've been going through reliving my trauma, and I felt like that helped me become at peace when I really dealt with it. Because I'm not the person that would sit down and cry in front of you, or if you hurt me, I'm not gonna cry right there and then. It's gonna hurt, but if I cry right there, then it really did hurt me. But I normally tend to just push it in the back of my mind and be like, I have to keep going, because if I do take a break, it's gonna be a break that I'm not really expecting to. So I really don't like taking those breaks. So that's really it. Take time to yourself when balancing. The question is, what's been the hardest part about balancing business and content creation? Business and content creation, you have to know how to separate it, because being a business owner, you have to dress properly, and being a content creator, you want to dress a certain how. So for me, I dressed how I want to on my social media, but when it comes to business, I dress very professionally, and I separate business from family and friends. And I don't care if you don't want to support me, that's okay. But being a content creator is very hard as well, because you also have to meet these brands promotions criteria. Right now I'm literally focused in on signed into an agency, and I really don't have any clue of what agency I want to be in. I have a clue of a few of them that I want to be in, but currently they are full, they are filled up, so I can't do anything. So right now I just have to focus on my craft and wait until they open up, because those are the ones that I actually want to be in. So that's really where my focus is at. What have I done? Any collabs or project I'm proud of? I'm literally proud of every project that I've done. I've partnered with, I told you guys, CeraVe, Matrix, L'Oreal, Dr. Jart, Proactive, Essence, Thayers. The only thing that I haven't, I partnered with Nathan, I partnered with Lancome with their lip glosses, makeup spray, all of those. I partnered with CVS, the same CVS that you guys saw me work with. I've partnered with them as well. What else have I partnered with? Let me see in here. Oh, I've partnered with Nathan, the body washes, skincare, lip gloss, all of that. I've partnered with them. Also, I partnered with Ruby Kisses. I've partnered with, I have these concealer makeup. I've partnered with Hard Candy. I've partnered with, let me see who else I've partnered with. I've partnered with Elani. I've partnered with a lot of people. Oh, and I've partnered with, who else have I partnered with? I don't really see anyone else in here that's in this drawer. Everything else is away and on my Instagram, so you guys can find that on my Instagram. And I'm really proud of where I'm at today, because if I never worked this hard, I would never get here, and nobody would ever put me here. So being in this space where I'm comfortable and I'm living and being paid to do what I'm doing right now, and being partnered with brands and getting free products of your life, yes babe, I would continue doing what I'm doing right now. There's nothing going to be changed. Next, we're going to move on. What's next for my channel? That's the topic. What kind of content can people expect from me now? You can expect self-care, lifestyle, and moving series, and apartment hunting. Basically everything. I'm trying to open my book to everything, but mostly, like I said, I really want to focus on having this as a self-care, as a self-care section, and not like a overdue thing. I don't want it to be all over the place. I need it to be in that section, but I do want to travel as well, so that will be in there as well. So you can expect anything on this channel for real, but mostly my cooking videos and sit down videos is gonna be on my Twitch. Next, how do I want my channel to feel moving forward? I want my channel to feel as a space where you can be comfortable to leave a comment about how you feel, and I would always respond to every single comment. I don't care how much it is. I'm gonna sit down and answer every question that I possibly can. And then moving forward, I want you guys to feel at peace. I want you guys to feel love. I want you guys to feel the energy. I want you guys to feel comfortable. I want you guys to feel that you can be yourself under my comments or not. Just if you don't like what I do, you can just scroll past. It's not gonna hurt me. But thank you for even watching my video or trying to watch my video. You feel me? The next thing is going to be, what's the new vision or energy behind Life with Her? Honestly, my new vision is leveling up as and being in my feminine era. I feel like I've been masculine a lot and I really don't like it. I'm really trying to be like more into the makeup side, getting my hair done, keeping my fingernails done, keeping my feet done, keeping my lashes done, keeping my skincare together, partnering with brands, being more leveling up my appearance of how I look on a daily basis, because you never know how much opportunity you miss out on the outside when you dress appropriate and business and professional. Nobody said you need to wear a suit outside. You need to just wear clothes. I wear mostly, I'm more into fitness clothes, so I do also need to go to the gym, so that's gonna be something. And let's move on to the next question. Am I planning to post more consistently or just go with the flow? Honestly, I can't give you guys an answer, but we're trying to be consistent. But I feel like when I do that, I don't follow what I say. So being disciplined is something that I'm working on. So my answer is gonna be being consistent and just going with the flow at the same time. Being consistent and going with the flow. So whatever I feel like comes to my head that I want to post, that's what I'm gonna post. But I need to have a schedule to be consistent, because without a schedule I can't be consistent at all. I'm telling you that. And I do tend to get off track if I don't have a schedule of what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of my life. You feel me? So what type of community do you want to build with my audience? Honestly, I want to build a safe space, an open community to where anybody can come in, male, female, grandma, granddad, aunties, uncles, anybody can come underneath my channel and let out how they feel, give me advice, whatever you wants to give me. I can listen to it, but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna follow everything that you say when you give advice. But I just want my space to be very open and mental health safety here. I don't tolerate any bullying or being disrespectful to other people. So please, if you're underneath my comments, if you say anything disrespectful, you will get blocked from my channel and ever being able to watch my channel again, or you would be getting reported. So I don't deal with the negativity, but you gotta, if you're not getting hate, you're not really doing nothing right. And I always get hate every single day, from family to friends to nobody. So it really don't even matter to me. So that's that for that section. We're gonna be wrapping this up. What is my biggest lesson I've learned while being away? I've learned that not everybody is your people. They can always tell you what you want to hear and what they want you to hear or know, or how they want you to be, what they want you to accept and what they don't want you to accept. And to be honest, think for yourself. Do what's best for you and nobody else. You hear me? Do what's best for you and nobody else, because at the end of the day, when people do things, they know what they're doing because they had to think about it before they even do it. You feel me? So that's the biggest lesson I've learned, is putting myself first and moving forward and removing anybody that's not on the same level as me. What message, next question is, what message do I want to leave my supporters with? So honestly, be yourself. Work on your dreams. Don't let nobody distract you or make you feel like whatever you're doing is not acceptable or something that's real. Your dreams is your dreams. I can see your vision, and most of the times I say, when you over explain yourself to people, they tend to just be like, I don't even know, girl, that don't even make no sense. You have to surround yourself and know who to talk to about your goals, because not everybody have the same mind as you, and a lot of people would oftenly encourage you to go that way. They want you to go to college and go get a degree and be into debt and don't know what you want, and then you go there, you go, oh, I'm gonna want to be a lawyer. You done paid $200,000. Now at the last minute you switching your major. Now you're in $1 million debt, all because death, what am I calling it? Y'all know the word. I feel like I got tired tongue and I don't want to bite my tongue. So being in debt, you have to, I really don't think that you should force yourself to do anything that you don't want to or not comfortable with. Don't ever do that. Please just focus on you and move forward and do what's best for you and only you. And whoever comes along is a plus, is an add-on. Don't change yourself to be with nobody. Don't change yourself to be in a room. Don't change yourself to fit into a job. Don't change yourself. What is for you is going to stick for you and always be with you. Remember that. The next question is gonna be, what can they look forward to from me next? Honestly, right now, you guys are gonna look forward to me posting old content that is from all the way June or however long ago. And those content is gonna be going out, and then you guys will see the new content coming out. Honestly, I think I'm probably gonna switch it up, or I probably might post all the old contents in 1 week and we just move on from there. And that's what you guys can be. And also make sure you guys leave a comment of what you guys want to see on my channel, what you guys want to see. If you guys want to see behind the scenes of videos of how I do my setups, how I do my brand promotions, if you guys want to see that. Any final words for people who have been rocking with me since day one? I honestly appreciate every single one of you that have been rocking with me from since day one of me starting my first channel and you transitioning. I feel like nobody transitioned from my old channel, but I've also grown a new community of love and support, and I do love and support you guys. I do feel like we're on a level of growing and being up. I do feel like when I get up there and I'm at that state, I feel like I'm gonna give back to the day ones of my own. That's what I'm planning on. I plan to give back to my community in the best way that I possibly can, and make my supporters feel welcome and loved. Oh, so I've been talking a lot, but let's move on to the next. How do it feel to officially say I'm back? Yes, bitches. But honestly, it's been very peaceful, and I feel at a motivation in my spirit just going down my body. Girl, I'm talking about eating. But that's honestly how I feel. I feel very happy inside. The little kid in me that dreamed of this is like being woke again. I've had my break and I feel like I'm at peace. So honestly, this is gonna be the wrap of this video. I feel like it's very long already. So welcome to my channel if you're new here, and if you made it this far, make sure you drop a purple heart in the comments, and also leave comments down below of any questions that you guys have for me. I probably might be doing a part 2 of other questions that I've been getting about the beauty stuff and all the skincare stuff, makeup stuff, anything that has to do with that. I think I'm gonna be on that side of doing tutorials and stuff. So I love you guys, and welcome to Life with Her if you're new here, and if you're not, welcome back to Life with Her. And I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and stay tuned for more. Also follow me in all my socials. It's gonna be lavish with 2A Beyonce on all platforms. I love you guys.
I know you feel me, yeah, yeah, yeah.